Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your commissioner speaking. And yes, the draft is finally over and we are ready to play. And guess what? We survived week 3 of preseason. I don't think any of the major players got hurt, so we didn't get any lucks or any Lamar Millers last minute. So congratulations to everybody for that. All right, guys. So yeah, so draft is over. We are ready to battle. So I'm gonna cover the recap of the draft real quick for you guys. This is from my personal perspective. All right, so starting out with our number 1 pick, Mr. Michael. He ended up going Mr. Kamara first overall. Adam Thielen and George Kittle. So he went running back, receiver, and tight end, which is cool. I'm surprised he went Kittle first because Kelsey didn't come until after. So it's the Niner fan in him, I guess, right? But yeah, not bad. The Kamara Thielen is pretty good. George Kittle, up and coming tight end. So yeah, that's cool. Very very nice. For Anthony, he went very old school with it. I want to say 2 out of those 3 people he ended up with last year. So Christian McCaffrey, Travis Kelsey, and Mike Evans. So obviously, Kelsey came first in the draft snake, which is why it totally makes sense now. Okay, so my bad, Michael, but yeah, it makes sense. So yeah, Kelsey Evans and Christian McCaffrey, also running back, tight end, and receiver first. So it's definitely a different way to kind of draft. I really go tight ends towards later. But hey, Kelsey and freaking Josh Kittle, man, they're gonna be the top watch. Lino, I think he ended up pretty good himself. He scored Barkley, Damian Williams, and Keenan Allen. All right, Keenan Allen I had last year. He had a subpar, but he still did decent fantasy points, I guess, right? So we'll see how that one turns out. But yeah, Damian Williams and Barkley should be a pretty good deal there. Aaron, the guy I hate right now, he took all my players. So yeah, so we had he ended up with Le'Veon Bell, sniping the 4th overall pick. So that one hurt. And then he took Juju, my other guy. Damn. And then of course Dalvin Cook, right? So Dalvin Cook and Le'Veon Bell with Juju. Great. He of course scored Derrick Henry as well, and yes, I think he's got a pretty solid team. Moving on to Cody, Mr. Defending Champion. And yes, I want to say the first 2 players he chose are from his returning championship team, DeAndre Hopkins and Patrick Mahomes, right? So those 2 are the ones that carried him last year. He picked him up again, I'm pretty sure for the same purpose. Amari Cooper, I don't think he had Amari Cooper last year. I want to say Tony had him last year, but obviously Cooper is way better with the Cowboys, and let's hope he continues his awesome performance. Next in line is yours truly. Sadly, every mock draft I done, never once I drafted Ezekiel Elliott. So being in the 6th, hoping Ezekiel Elliott would play, he landed on me on the 6th overall pick. That guy goes first overall sometimes if he wasn't for that whole scenario of him holding out. But I couldn't skip it. I should have skipped it, but we still don't know if he's gonna play. So if he plays, then all right to me. If not, bad damn. But yeah, I went Ezekiel Elliott, Odell Beckham, another player that's never there on my mock drafts, and he was just sitting there thanks to the Kelseys. Who was the other one? George Kittle going first. Adam Thielen. Wait, did Thielen? No, Thielen came after Odell, but I just that whole snake that throws me off. But yeah, Odell was never there, so I had to pick him up. And then on Johnson. Before we talking about him, I had to take a shot. If he stays healthy, he should be pretty good. So let's hope. Let's hope Ezekiel Ellis plays, and then I'll be okay with that. Mr. Gabriel, sir, David Johnson. So let's hope everybody's saying he should have a comeback year this year. So let's hope he does. He went really deep with Josh Jacobs in the 2nd round. I mean, he was gonna get taken by anybody anyway, so he really wanted him, and he got him. So that's pretty cool. And then Robert Woods. He's one of the 3 receivers in LA. That's being his number 1. I mean, it should turn up well, hopefully. So never know. Mr. Rocker, up and coming new fantasy football player in our league. First time playing. Sadly, he had to work, so most of it was on a auto draft. But he ended up with Todd Gurley. Obviously, he was a beast last year. We had the injury towards the end of the year. Let's hope he's healed. If he's healed, obviously that's Todd Gurley in the eighth overall pick. Tony Brown, again, if he freaking plays because of his stupid helmet, that's, come on, it's Antonio Brown. You can't go wrong with that. And then he got Zach Ertz, one of the top 3 tight ends to have. So that's good, solid. Out of draft. So good luck, Rock. All right, and then Mr. J, he actually went pretty sleek with this one. Tyreek Hill, Nick Chubb, and Leonard Fournette, right? So they're all pretty big names. Let's hope Fournette goes back to the 2 years ago Fournette, and then he'll be freaking unstoppable. Goes on to Tony. He likes the Devontae gang. So you got Devontae Adams, Joe Mixon, and Devonta Freeman. So he's got the 2 Devontaes in the league. So he got obviously a really good number 1 wide receiver and 2 solid running backs. So that's pretty good. Mr. T. Again, same scenario as me. He picked Melvin Gordon. He might hold out. He might not. So if he plays, great pickup, especially in the 11th round. And if he holds out, then we're screwed, just like Ezekiel Elliott. But yeah, he's got Michael Thomas though, and then picked up Aaron Rodgers to kind of make it a safe bet on quarterback. So not bad at all. And lastly, Miss Tyresa. Holy crap, your team is super solid. Julio Jones, James Conner, and Deshaun Watson. Great names, girl. This time you didn't choose anybody that was hurt. So yeah, so a lot better start up of the season for you. Okay. So yeah, so the lineups, you guys, are gonna be exciting. Right now, some of us are still pending with some players that might not play. Some people coming from injuries. So we'll see on week 1, which I believe this coming Thursday is when all the games start. So make sure you guys have your lineups ready. Do not get caught slipping. And yeah, it should be a very exciting season, guys. So overall, my prediction. All right, this is just my prediction based on what I see on paper here. I think from the commissioner's point of view, my favorite teams to go to the Super Bowl. Oh, that's right. Based on paper, all right? Obviously, we don't know what's going to happen yet, or injuries or whatever. But I really, 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 really like Aaron's team, just because he took all my players. I know those were going to be good. And then it's a toss-up between, I like Tyresa's team a lot. I like Jay's team a lot. And Lino. I want to say those are probably my favorite on paper, just because of the names on there. And if they actually do well, they'll end up pretty good. But Jay, Tyresa, Aaron, and Lino. Just because of Barkley and the Damian Williams duo, I kind of like. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's a toss-up. We don't know. I don't know anything. Otherwise, I would have drafted all kinds of other people. But no, it is perfect. It's all a toss-up and luck. All right, guys. So wish you the best of luck this first week. Remember, this coming Thursday is the first games. So yeah, let's hope everybody stays healthy. And cheers to a successful and healthy fantasy year. All right. Peace out.